Hello, happy Saturday. Welcome. If you're new around here, I am Miranda. My kiddos have a few birthday parties we have to go to today, and so we're about to get out the door. I have a little less than 10 minutes to do my face, and that's nice to actually have that time, right? I don't really need that time, but I figured since I had that much time, I was gonna hop on and do some with you. And since it's a Saturday full of birthday parties, it has stormed up here where we're at the last 2 days. But I think it's an outdoor party because it's an ice cream and water type thing, like bring your bathing suits. So we're gonna see what all that's about. We are gonna do like a quick simple face, I think. I'm gonna start with our new bronzer. If you do not know, like right in here, I have a lot of our new colors that were just released, and we just released High Tide's bronzer. I think it's a good one that's for some of our more darker skin tones, to be honest, but I'm just gonna go with it this morning and just kind of start off with it where I would typically get sun-kissed just to warm up my face. And you would be surprised at just kind of how that warms your face, kind of gives your face a little bit of like a color. And then, I'm using, this is the Shape brush. It's a demi brush. It is on sale right now. If you look at it on the website, a lot of people get confused. It is white on the website because mine is black. I got it for like completing a challenge like a year ago before it was like released. And so that's why mine is a black brush. I've had a few people go look for it and they're like, wait, yours is different than the one I see. I can't find it. I type in Shape brush and that's what it is. So it is a little bit of like a discount right now for everyone. Okay, so I literally just warmed up my face with that. And you know, I'll be honest, this lighting is weird. I'm gonna have to like look in this compact at my face because the lighting is a little bit off. Okay, so there's just bronzer on my face. Like I literally just warmed it up a tad, and I'm trying to decide. Honestly, I feel like with the bronzer, like you can see how bright it is in the center of my face. Like I don't really need to brighten. I think I'm just gonna tap in to a little bit of my main shade, which is like your foundation shade, right? I'm gonna tap into it and kind of put a little bit here just because it gives a little bit of coverage, and I have a few little bumpy bumps kind of going on. So I'm taking just a tad. This brush, if you see me keep like dabbing it, it's because like I said, this brush is the Shape brush. It's picking up like the smallest amount of product. So if you're thinking you need a new brush, it's not like our lightest coverage brush, but it's not like a full coverage or probably even medium coverage. So I'm just kind of using it. Really what I did is in that bearded area right there, and just a light coverage just to even out that skin tone, get a little bit of coverage where I have some stuff going on. You can even see right here where the bronzer is, like I have a good breakout going on right there. And I'm just not, I mean, we are literally gonna be outside at 2 different birthday parties. So I don't like, I'm not concerned that I'm not getting a ton of coverage. But I'm gonna pop back over because if you can tell, I have on this like bright pink little outfit that's gonna be kind of cool. I'm gonna use Watermelon that I'm loving. Watermelon is part of, this is the Fruit Punch collection. It's one of our new releases. It's limited time, but Watermelon, you can also get any of these by themselves. And Watermelon is one of my current faves. I just love it. And so if you've gotten it or you're interested in it and you're thinking you want to add it to your compact, if you've got it and loving it, go ahead and snag you another one, because once these sell out, they're gone. Unless they bring them back like next summer. So last summer we had them just for a little bit, and then they did bring them back this summer as a limited edition. I kind of put a little bit more than I was wanting to, I think. I'm telling y'all, this lighting is just not the best. But the one thing about this, so if you do grab a little bit more than you're planning, you're using a different brush than you're used to, you can always just like press that in and blend it, and it's just gonna blend it in even more, and you can literally blend it away. So there's that. Literally all we've done this morning is use High Tide's bronzer, the new bronzer. I used my main shade, like in this bearded area check mark, to get a little bit of coverage. And then I added a little bit of color to my face with watermelon, that is like my current favorite cheek color. Now I'm gonna use that same color, watermelon, and what I personally like to do is I'm gonna take and come into our lip balm, because I feel like it gives me, especially on these hot days, like my lips get chapped. I'm not great about carrying around chapstick or keeping it. I like to put the lip balm on before my lip color as kind of like a chapstick. We have a few different ones of these. We have just the regular lip balm, and it is literally just like a clear balm. We also have a peach one that just came out, and y'all, it smells heavenly. I didn't say this earlier, but that fruit punch collection, those are all scented as well. And I didn't know how I'd feel about like scented lip and cheeks and all that stuff, but every time I open my compact with those, I'm like, I love that. I love that. So it's like lip smackers, right? Okay, so we did a little bit of the lip balm, and it just like moisturizes your lips. And I'm gonna take and come in here to watermelon that I have on my cheeks and add it. And this is also a good way that if you have a lip color that's like very pigmented, you like it, but it's like maybe a little bit too much color for you, or like too bold or too much of a pop, a good thing to do is to add the balm beforehand or even afterwards, and it softens it. It's gonna make it like smoother, right? But it's also gonna soften that color because it's mixing with that balm a little bit, even though the balm's clear. Look how this is watermelon. She's just a little bit soft on my lips because I have that balm with her. So there we go. I'm gonna throw on some mascara. I don't think I'm gonna do anything to my eyes, because I personally feel like when I put on eyeshadow, I just look like more put together, and like I'm trying a little bit more, and I really like, I mean, a day outside birthday parties, I don't want to look like I have like eyeshadow on and that I'm like ready to go on a date. And that is me. Like some women, that is like how they do every day. They're going to wear their eyeshadow. I don't wear eyeshadow every day. I'm not a big eyeshadow wearer. So as simple as I have learned eyeshadow can be, I personally am not going to take the effort to just put it on either, because it's just a little bit more than like who I am typically. So we are going to do some mascara right now. The one I'm using, let's see if it's in here, is Sky High by Maybelline, because I had the Thrive mascara. One of my customers actually gave it to me. She sent it to me, sweet thing. And I don't know what happened to it. I visited my parents, and I think it got put in either my mom's or my sister-in-law's makeup bag and got gone. I mean, they would tell me if they found it. I just think they haven't realized that that they had it. And it could just be that it's like somewhere else. So there's that very light layer of it. And we're about to walk out the door for a birthday party. So if you are interested, I know today I did not do the typical 3D foundation that I like usually do. It was just more so using some kind of colors that you probably already have, like your bronzer, maybe your main shade, and then like a lip and cheek color. Literally 3 colors to go out the door, have fun, enjoy some times, let my kids have a blast. We spent last weekend at birthday parties, and here we are again today. So y'all have a good one. Happy Saturday. If you would like me to recommend colors for you and to build you a compact, those are available at any time. If you've had a color match before and you need an updated one, I can always do that for you. If you've never had one and you would like one, or if you had one but you didn't purchase and you're like, okay, now I'm ready to, let's do a new color match just to make sure your colors are still good suggestions for you. But happy Saturday. Y'all have a great one. There'll be a link below, and there's a link here if you want to get color matched. I'm happy to do that for you and to help you out. Happy Saturday.